I also think that she needs to understand, or I think all parties need to understand that it's not easy for her,
Right.
right? And the UFC has done her a disservice. She is one of the best female fighters of all time,
Right.
and because she doesn't look like a model, they're not pushing her as one of the best females of all time. They're pushing her as Cyborg, as a killer, but they're not giving her the screen time that she deserves.
Right.
So I think she's right on that, but I think I also see from the point of view of the UFC where I'm sorry, but you're not marketable. Like you don't look the part. Like,
Right.
You are the part because you're a monster, but you don't look the part. And looking the part is part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it's called a total package for a reason. That's why Ronda Rousey was so marketable. She was a killer. You know,
She looked like a babe.
she is a babe, right? She had the attitude. She was a total package. Like there's a reason. Like it's no disrespect to her Cyborg, man. She's a freaking amazing fighter, but that's what you get. You know, like when you have a business that's trying to have a global impact, and you don't look like I hate to say it, you kind of look like a dude, and it's not your fault. You know, it's just the way you're built and the way you fight. You know, you get scar tissue, you don't look as feminine, but that's what happens, and it's not an knock on you, man. Like Cyborg is one of my favorite fighters, and she's for what I've seen on her on social media and her interviews, she looks like one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. But at the same time, I see both sides. She's right. She is 100% right. They're doing her a disservice, but at the same time, look at the point from the UFC and the marketing team. It's like, how can we market somebody like that?
Right. I just feel like upset because I'm a big Joe Rogan fan. And it's like that joke, and I'm like, Joe Rogan's just trying to be funny. Like it's just a joke. Like
Yeah, well,
like,
she's sensitive, and
yeah.
that's okay, and she has the right to feel her way.
right. And I was just like, don't bring Joe like that into it. Like poor dude.
Like, but it's the same thing. It's like look at fighters like Paige Van Zandt. Paige Van Zandt has a fraction of the talent, but she's a pretty girl.
Right.
I mean, she's a killer, but compared to Cyborg,
Right.
she's nothing.
There's very few people that can like only Amanda Nunez was the only like really person that could like.
And they're doing her a disservice too, because how can you not promote a girl like freaking Nunez? She's not ugly, but she's a butch lesbian, right? She's the first openly gay lesbian female fighter. That she's
Right.
also a champ,
Yeah.
and they're not giving her the clout that she needs.
Right.
They're promoting every other girl that she fights except for her.
Right.
So is that fair to her?
I feel like you mean in the Amanda Nunez fight, like there was a lot of like promotion towards Holly versus Amanda.
Because Holly looks the part.
Right. Yeah.
So it's at the end of the day, it's part of show business. I hate to say it. It's like the way you look matters.
right.
You know, like you can become undeniable, right? Like that's the goal. Yeah, to look good helps, but I think you want to become undeniable. Like Lupita Nyong'o from Mexico,
Yeah.
like I don't think she's as pretty. I mean, she's pretty, but like
Right.
she became undeniable. Like you can't deny her. Like she's
Right.
so talented. She has her own brand of beauty, but she's undeniable. She's an amazing actress, but she's undeniable at everything that she does. You're gonna pay attention, right? Because she's undeniable. Cyborg, you can't deny her, but you can deny her.
Right.
Like she hasn't done anything so like she hasn't. At least in America, we love the underdog, right?
Right.
So when you're the underdog and you overcome and you become undeniable, that's when we fall in love with you, regardless of how you look like. But if you're just a dominant person, you're just kind of ugly in our eyes.
Right.
Kind of like John Jones, right?
Right.
Like John Jones, like yeah, he's the most dominant, like heavyweight of all time, but.
Right. Yeah. We all have that. Like we're all like betting against John losing. However, we know
recognize it, right? But let it be anybody else he fights. Oh, we're rooting for that guy because it's like that guy got to that point. He can't be denied.
Right.
But he is denied every time. So
Right. No, I agree. 100%.
it's a marketing thing, dude.
Right.
It's just the way Americans think. We love the underdog story. We love the come from behind. But when you're that dominant, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, man.
Right.
So I don't want to keep you too much longer, man. Where can they find you? How can they keep up with your journey? And I hate the word journey. I just want to call it, whatever, a better word for journey. Your quest, your mission in life, or they just want to follow you.
Right now, if you just want to follow me on Instagram, it's film like chips. That's pretty much the platform. I don't really use Snapchat. I don't really use Facebook, which I'm about to start using.
Don't use
my,
Facebook, bro. We're running away from Facebook.
Right, that's what I feel like it too. But my YouTube channel is coming back up pretty soon. I disabled it, but maybe one day I can make a comeback on this podcast, man.
Dude, anytime, bro. You call. I have you on anytime.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to give us a follow on all forms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at CoñoCast. And give us a rating if you like what you're listening to every time. Give us a rating of 5 stars and leave us a review. Help us grow. Give us criticism, good or bad. Helps us grow regardless. Also, don't forget to follow me at Sleeves Poppy on Instagram. Follow Joa at Joa305 on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And that's it. Guys, Joa will be back next week. He is out of town. I was just, Adolfo, I put out the back channel. Adolfo came through with the clutch move like he always does and came to have a conversation with me. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm out.